Hey guys, Fableaky here today for another Redstone tutorial. Today we're going to be learning about clocks, what they're useful for, and how to make them, of course, and why they work. So first we're going to start by just placing a sticky piston down on the ground, just facing along the ground, any direction, doesn't matter. And we're going to put a torch down in front of it, but one block down. So we dig one block down in front of it and put a torch underneath. We're then going to put a block on top of the torch and in front of the piston, just like this. And then we're going to have some redstone coming out, 2 blocks across one, and repeater that goes straight into it. And you'll see immediately that the block is going to start going backwards and forwards constantly. And what that's done, essentially, is it's constantly turning on and off our redstone line until we're going to tell it to stop, basically. So if we break the circuit like that, or we provide another input like this, it's not going to stop, essentially. So until we physically intervene with it, it's going to keep going backwards and forwards. And so this is called a clock because it keeps going and going like this at a certain interval. And in this case, the interval is going to be 2 ticks because we got one repeater right here. So now that we know that, let's have a look at why that works. So we'll just turn that off for now and we'll remove the block. So we've got a torch underneath the block. So if we rebuild it over here so we can have a look, we know that a torch under any block is going to allow a redstone signal to come out of that block. So that's what's happening there. That's how we get the signal out. And then we know that we can power a piston, obviously, just by using a redstone signal. And what this has done, so if we put the block back on top, and we know it can power the redstone, as soon as we power the piston, the block gets pushed away, and the redstone powers off. Now, by putting a repeater going into the piston and powering it by the same redstone line, when this turns off, the repeater actually stays on for a fraction of a second longer, which causes the piston to go out and then back in again. So if we have a look now, you can see that the repeater flashes at a different time to the redstone line, and that's what's causing the block to go backwards and forwards constantly. And if we slow it down, the delay on the repeater, you can see it goes slower. So if we go all the way, you can see how it just flicks backwards and forwards between the repeater and the redstone line. The delay on the repeater causes that effect and allows us to create a clock that we can run to use to activate certain things, which we'll go into more depth later in different tutorials. But for now, I'll show you how to make an annoyance machine because everybody likes to annoy everybody else. So we're going to grab a door, which is somewhere. I don't even know where it is in this new menu, to be honest. We'll just search it. We'll go door. Here we go. And we're just going to put a door down here. And it's going to open and close. And if we put it all the way there, if you build this underneath someone's house, it's going to annoy them. And if they can't find it, it's going to annoy them more. But anyways, guys, I'm Fableaky, and thanks for watching this tutorial on redstone clocks.